Pas de soleil, pas de soleil, pas de soleil, la-la-la. Pas de soleil, pas de soleil, pas de soleil, la-la-la.
Bibliomancy with the Bhagavad Gita. Hi, you guys. Welcome back to Meaningful Motivations with Tracey Erickson. And of course, if you are new to this channel, welcome. My name is Tracey Erickson, and this is your weekly Meaningful Musings message. And this week's message will be through bibliomancy using the Bhagavad Gita. So, just take a couple of deep cleansing breaths now so that you can be grounded and centered to receive the message from the Bhagavad Gita that we are about to receive. This video is sponsored by me and Tracey's Apothecary. Tracey's Apothecary is my new Etsy shop where I will be selling my intuitively selected essential oil and crystal blends. Each of these products from Tracey's Apothecary are created with the highest intentions for the highest good of all concerned. And each of these products is created in a sound bath of high vibration healing music in an environment which is cleansed with the smoke of white sage and purified with the smoke of Palo Santo each day. Each and every product from Tracey's Apothecary will be charged with Reiki by me before being sent off to you. All of the products at Tracey's Apothecary are made with 100% pure ingredients, so you never have to worry about what is going into these products. If you would like to visit Tracey's Apothecary to support this channel, you can go to traceysapothecary.etsy.com and check out all of the different oil roller fragrances and blends that I have to offer there. And I'll go ahead and pick a random page for us. All right. Now, we're going to read in the Bhagavad Gita under the chapter on spiritual knowledge, and it is going to be the words of Krishna. And it says, "Knoweth thou this, O Prince, that whenever the world declineth in virtue and righteousness, and vice and injustice mount the throne, then cometh I, the Lord, and revisit my world in visible form, and mingleth as a man with men, and by my influence and teachings do I destroy the evil and injustice, and reestablish virtue and righteousness. Many times have I thus appeared, many times hereafter shall I come again." I was reminded as I was reading that of the video in my Evolution of Consciousness series. Actually, I think it was part 1 of Evolution of Consciousness, where in Rudolf Steiner's opinions of theosophy and theology, he states that it is a point where man feels like God has left him, that he can then turn himself inward and then realize that all of the answers lie within. So I feel like Krishna is telling Prince Arjuna in this particular passage that whenever he feels like the world is kind of like against righteousness, whenever it looks like everywhere he turns there's evil, it almost seems as though God has left the planet. And it's that time. It says here, "Then cometh I, the Lord, and revisit my world in visible form, and mingleth as a man with men, and by my influence and teachings do I destroy the evil and injustice, and reestablish virtue and righteousness. Many times have I thus appeared. Many times hereafter shall I come again. And if you are looking at this symbolically as a spiritual text to connect with your own soul, then you will know that Krishna is representing the Lord, which is your own I am, which is your highest ideal for yourself. It is the Christ stream of consciousness that exists inside of every human. And then the Bhagavad Gita goes on to say, he who is able to pierce my disguise and who knoweth me in my essence, when he quitteth his mortal frame, is released from rebirth in worlds, but is granted the joy of dwelling with me. Now, is Krishna not describing the same thing that Jesus always described as well? It is once you know the true essence of his teachings, once you can truly fully understand that he is referring to the Christ consciousness existing within you and aligning yourself with that. It's just like what Jesus said, if you just seek ye first the kingdom of heaven, then all else shall be given unto thee. Let's just read one more small paragraph here because it'll kind of drive this message home for me. It says, many freeing themselves from anger, hate, fear, and attachment to things, and keeping their minds fixed upon me, have been purified by the sacred flame of wisdom, and have come to dwell with me. So it reminds me of the scale of consciousness when he's saying you have to free yourself from the anger, the hate, and the fear. So it is like letting yourself be released of those lower vibrational feelings and attitudes and behaviors, and understanding and aligning with that Christ consciousness within. And that Christ consciousness is the pinnacle of the map of consciousness, the scale, because it is the highest ideal for yourself. It is the closest you can be to the Lord, which is your own I am. So this week, let's stay tuned into the good vibrations, like Lord Krishna says. And that about wraps it up for this video. So if you like this video, be sure to click that like button and share this video with all your friends out there. And of course, if you're a viewer but not yet a subscriber, I would love for you to click subscribe down below. And once you've subscribed, you can then turn on notifications if you'd like to be notified each and every time I upload a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching and spending your time with me. I love you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.